Hi guys, and welcome back to this journey towards excellent exam results. In these shorter revision videos, we are going to be breaking down the different concepts within the GCSE geography specification. The aim of this is to help us understand the concepts better and to give us the information and confidence we need to answer exam questions. In today's video, we will discuss the interdependence between London and the rural periphery. Okay, let's get started.
So in this next slide here, we'll be looking at the interdependence between London and the rural periphery. And the area in the rural periphery we'll be looking at is Terling in Essex. And this here can actually be referred to as an accessible rural area. So accessible rural means that it's easy to get to for people that want to commute to London and back. You have the A12 here, actually, Terling is right here. In Essex, obviously, and that is the A12 all the way from Colchester here and into London. So that makes Terling quite accessible. And then obviously the A12 goes into the M25, which means the London, M25 being the London orbital, means that you can access any part of London, whether it's north, east, south, or west, using that M25, first of all, having traveled on the A12. And then in terms of trains into London, it's only 45 minutes by train into London from Hatfield Peveril Station, which is 5 minutes away. Now, this great connectivity has made Terling one of the many dormitory towns and villages in the rural-urban fringe. So, a dormitory town rather is a town where people spend the night and then work in London or work in a different area, right? So it's a dormitory town because you just basically sleep there, but you spend most of your day elsewhere. Okay, so Terling actually depends on London for work and for services, while London rather depends on Terling for employees. So this is called interdependence and is an example of counter-urbanization due to the cost of housing going up in London and the work from home culture having taken hold on London. And then as people seek a better quality of life outside the hustle and bustle of the city of London. So benefits for accessible rural areas like Terling, what are they? So one of the benefits that Terling gets from this interdependence is increased tax revenue for the local council. And that tax revenue can then be reinvested back into the local economy. It means that, which will mean better services, it will mean job creation, and this will have a multiplier effect, which will be good for Terling. Then another benefit is that surrounding towns such as Chelmsford, which is nearby, also benefit from the money that is being spent by the commuters. Now, Terling depends on Chelmsford for goods and services, and this has led to an increase in Chelmsford population from 58,000 in 1971 to 181,500 in 2021. So the population in Chelmsford has tripled in the last 50 years. However, there are also some limitations or disadvantages. And one of those is that due to the increased demand for housing in places like Terling, the house prices there, have gone up. And that is obviously discouraging to people who have lived in Terling all their life because they are now, priced out of the housing market. Okay, and then a second limitation or disadvantage is that the hustle of bustle of the city moves into Terling as those city workers move into Terling. And then there is pressure on the available land and destruction of habitat as more and more room is required for housing to be built.
That brings us to the end of this video on interdependence between London and the rural periphery. I hope that you have found the information insightful and useful. I have also done a video covering the whole of topic 5, on the UK's evolving human landscapes. It will pop up as one of the suggested videos at the end of this one and can also be found in the UK Evolving Human Landscapes playlist. Videos on all the other subtopics within this topic are also in the playlist. Thanks once again for joining in this journey towards excellent exam results. All the best and see you again soon. Bye-bye.